If you have ever promised yourself that you'll work out in the evening, only to find yourself on the couch making brilliant excuses by 5 p.m., I want you to know that it is not a willpower problem. It's a framework problem. Now, we have been taught that fitness is about trying harder, but the reality is that staying consistent is about removing the need to try at all. Today, I want to share 3 truths that actually make movement non-negotiable, even when life gets chaotic. So the first truth is the one that changed everything for me. You have to work out before the day gets away from you, ideally before 12 p.m. I've seen this play out 1,000 times. If the clock hits 4 p.m. and you haven't moved yet, your mind starts cooking up excuses that you're too tired, you have too many emails to answer, or you'll just double up your session tomorrow. Know that it's a trap. Think of your willpower like a phone battery. It's 100% when you wake up, but it drains with every decision you make throughout the day. You need to eat the frog in the morning. Do the hard thing when your battery is full. If you don't strike movement off your list before noon, life will find a way to get in the way. Plus, the mental clarity you get from a morning session actually makes you way more productive for the rest of the day. Now, if you're nodding your head because you have fallen into the evening excuse trap before, I've put together a free course to help you navigate these hurdles. It's called 21 Fitness, Skinny Fat and Health Myths and Mistakes. If you want to stop guessing and start seeing real results, just comment the word mistakes below and I will send you the link of the course directly. Let's move on to the second truth, and that is something the fitness industry rarely talks about. We are told that exercise is for fat loss or big muscles. Those are great side effects, but they are secondary. The real truth is that movement is brain food. Exercise literally makes you smarter. It releases a protein called BDNF, which is basically premium fertilizer for your brain cells. When you move, you aren't just burning calories, you're sharpening your intellect and stabilizing your mood. If you start viewing your workout as brain training instead of a chore to lose weight, you'll find that it's a lot harder to skip your workouts. The third truth is about how you actually view exercise. Most people fail because they treat movement like a boring chore, something they have to get through to look a certain way. But if you want to stay fit for decades, you have to stop working out and start mastering a craft. For years, I was that gym guy who thought lifting weight in a commercial gym was the only way. But then I hit a wall. I developed tricep tendinosis so bad that I couldn't even do a single push-up for months. At first, it felt like a crisis, but it turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to my fitness. It forced me to stop chasing reps and start chasing skills. I discovered functional tools like the rings, sandbag, and the traditional Indian Mudghar. Suddenly, I wasn't just burning calories anymore. I was learning a tradition. I was mastering my body's balance. I was getting better at a skill. And that's the mastery loop. When you're trying to get better at something, whether it's Mudghar, boxing, or any sport, you don't need motivation to show up. You show up because you want to improve. Right, and finally, don't neglect your NEAT. The 1 hour workout is vital, but it's not a get out of jail free card if you sit for another 23 hours. Chronic sitting is being called the new smoking for a reason. And I've actually written an in-depth article on how sitting too much can reduce your lifespan even if you work out consistently. I'll leave that link in the description box below. Now, you have to stay active throughout the day. Aim for at least 7,000 steps as your sweet spot. Use a standing desk and avoid long hours of sitting at all cost. And this non-exercise activity is actually what moves the needle on your health goals the fastest. Right, so to recap and summarize, move before noon to beat the excuses. Move for your brain, not just your body, and find a craft you actually enjoy mastering. Now, I've spent a long time figuring this out the hard way so that you don't have to. At 42, this is the only framework that has kept me in peak condition without burning out. If you want to cut through the rest of the noise and avoid the common traps, remember to comment mistakes below for that free course. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Akash. Namaste.